Hi everybody, this is Terry and welcome to Info to Know. Well, as we all know, Kamala Harris is making her appearances all over our TV screens and our phones and everywhere else, campaigning to be President of the United States. Good luck with that, Kamala. Anyways, if she thinks that she is the real, true nominee, she probably should think twice. Kamala Harris is not their first choice, second choice, or probably their 10th choice at all. They just want to give the illusion to both her and to the rest of the world that that's who they believe will be the best for the Democratic Party. But there is more that could happen in this convention, and this is aside from the convention itself, because the people of Chicago who voted for Governor Pritzker, voted for Mayor Lori Lightfoot, voted for Brandon Johnson to be the new mayor, only to find out that they were going to give a lot of their resources for food and shelter and things like that to the illegals. $1 billion so far has been spent on them. And yet Pritzker sits there and blames Governor Abbott. Is he kidding? He's the one that has Illinois as a sanctuary state. Mayor Johnson and ex-Lori Lightfoot said that Chicago is a sanctuary city. They keep telling them to come break the laws, come, we'll give you free everything for doing it. That's just so that they can vote, because they've lost a lot of the black voters by either the black voters leaving the districts or being replaced, because that's exactly what's happening. The congressional map was changed by Pritzker and his cronies a couple of years ago to ensure that the Democrats hold the state. So these voters, the black voters, are being replaced. Don't tell me that the illegals aren't going to vote in the election, because in Illinois, you don't have to show any ID. And nobody I know of in 2020 was asked to show any type of identification for voting. They didn't even follow the social distancing or masking mandates where the places were that we went to vote. Not at all. That was early voting, and no. But I guarantee you that these illegals are voting. They're not here for nothing. As a matter of fact, I'm quite sure that they have parts in their packages that they get, those packets. Guarantee they're told exactly how to vote, and I'm pretty sure they're coached and taught before they even hit the streets to make sure that the Democrats get these votes. Why else would they only the Democrats want them in these big cities? Why do they want them in New York City, and why do they want them in Chicago so badly? Because they can manipulate them. Yeah. And it's Pritzker's fault, and it's Mayor Johnson's fault, and it's Biden and Obama's fault that we have these victims of, murder and rape to these young women, and all of the unspoken crimes that are going on in these cities as well, which was actually written by the Daily Signal, who went to Chicago, to where the illegals mainly are at. But to take all of our tax money and throw it at them when we have serious problems with this whole state and their spending on things other than what the citizens need. But they keep people in poverty. They don't lift people up. They just keep giving them more government money, making people more dependent on the government. But then they take that away and give it to the illegals. And then you got these Democrat voters in Cook County sitting there scratching their heads, angry because now that the stuff that they were supposed to get free isn't going to them. So now they say that they're going to make a big wave at the Democratic National Convention when it comes in.
We say this to you, Mayor, Governor, President. If you think that they're powerful, that you have the accolades and answers to them over us, then you tell them to vote for you these next elections. Right. You tell them to support your Democratic National Convention. We're going to show you how we feel about the Democratic National Convention. Turn it up. Thank you. If you think you're going to have a peaceful Democratic National Convention in the city of Chicago while our people starving, that's right. Say something.
A lot of bad that could really happen. This is bad news. I can tell you that we are not going to get through this time from now through to the election without something bad happening. And there's more that I think that's going to come concerning certain virus that seems to be popping up just in time for the election. Yep, another election virus. It's coming. Anyways, just wanted to give you a little tidbits on what's really probably going to happen at the Democratic National Convention. We know that if the Democrats win, we know that it was definitely fixed once again, because nobody wants this country in shambles for another 4 years. And if all the voters' most important thing to them is abortion, then we already have lost the battle. But I don't believe that's the case. Hope to hell not. Anyways, more to come. For now, this is Terry signing off.